Grand Rising. It's good to see you all. I beat the alarm today, so I know that we've shifted. If you also beat the alarm today, let us know in the comments. Today we're going to have a master class on restructuring a timeline. We're going to dive deep into this. A lot of people feel that the timeline that they're on, they can't get off of. But there are specific ways that we could actually restructure our timeline, and we're going to be diving deep into this today. I'm so grateful for everyone stumbling on right now. Could you kindly hit the like button right now, or smash the like button? It helps others find this message. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe. Select all. We do daily videos 9 a.m. Eastern time, and you could even set an alarm on your phone knowing that the Our Everyday Lives channel will be posting a video. If you like this type of content, tonight on Patreon, we'll be hosting a live Zoom meeting where we all collaborate together. The link is in the description. And following this video, we will also be posting a video up on Twitter. So you could follow us on Telegram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Rumble. We're across all platforms. Use the hashtag #OurEverydayLives. And it's time to restructure the timeline. And, you know, you could be on your journey and you could say, well, I don't like the timeline that I'm on right now. And you could see things spiraling out of control. How could we actually restructure the timeline that we're on? We have to realize that there are main timelines for the collective, and there are infinite amount of timelines for the individual. So you are actually the creator of your reality, and you're your own universe. Did you know that? You're your own personal universe. So you actually have the ability to restructure the timeline that you're experiencing. Remember that Tesla said, I am the receiver. So you are receiving the broadcast of the reality that you're experiencing. And sometimes we could find a point in our life, and it could come in many ways. You could do it on a special day where the energy is conducive to that. Remember flow versus force. And how could we actually start this restructuring? So the first thing you have to do, light warriors, and please hit that like button if you just stumbled in. The first thing you have to do is take out the sledgehammer and bash the timeline with the sledgehammer. Like Triple H, take the sledgehammer, smash the timeline into thousands of pieces. And then after that, maybe hit it again and bash it into more pieces. Now, after you have smashed your timeline into thousands of pieces, you could now look at all the different pieces. You could see all the intricate parts. And you could look at these things and you pick, oh, I don't like that. Oh, no, I don't like this, right? You could see all the parts that you don't like, that aren't a part of who you truthfully are. And this just happens. You know, we happen to get on the timeline and we're stuck on this timeline, and you realize this is not actually a representation. So after you've bashed the timeline with the sledgehammer multiple times, start to pick apart the pieces. And you could say, okay, these parts don't resonate with me. Okay, these are the quality parts. I like these parts. And now we can focus on growing these specific parts that are more in alignment with your actual vibrational frequency. And now you're looking at all the intricate parts, and now you have an awareness. You see, even myself on my journey, a lot of times we don't see all the little intricate parts. And you have to actually take the sledgehammer and bash it apart. We're like a particle collider, right? They smash the atom, and boom, they smash the atom, and then they can see all the little parts of the atom, right? So that's what you're going to have to do to your timeline. You're going to have to smash it apart, and then you pick up all the pieces, and you could say, I like these pieces over here. These parts over here aren't so good. And you got to look at all the cogs. And now you clean up all the mess, right? You get rid of the parts that don't resonate with you. And now you pick up the parts that actually are a representation of you. Awareness is the precursor to change. Now you move forward and you remove those parts of your timeline, again, what are the parts? It could be people, things, and situations. What are the parts of our timeline? Write it down in the comments. People, things, and situations. These things, no good. These things are good. And now you focus and move forward with the parts, the intricate parts of the timeline, and hold your specific intentions now. Maybe you didn't have specific intentions. You didn't know how to really broadcast your electromagnetic signature. So now you have a clearer picture. We all have to get this clearer picture. And now you hold this frequency and you set it and forget it and just let it grow. Remember that the seeds that I plant today will not bear fruit today. Because we go on this journey, you know, we've developed certain things. We could be maybe fearful of what others might, what might they think about me? But anything that's fake will fade away. It was not part of your frequency any longer. So now you're holding the intentions. You've picked apart your timeline. You got your people, your things, your situations. And now you are focused on growing the parts of your timeline that are a better representation of where you want to go. Remember, this is your everyday life. And what is the reality that you want to experience? So now you could hold this frequency, and through repetition, you now start to grow again. A lot of people might be afraid. A lot of people, remember, the art of not giving a shift. Full video on the channel page. You should check it out. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. You must become a master of the art of not giving a shift. And then everything will just sort itself out in the end. It's chaotic times, right? We have different frequencies, right? We're caught between two radio stations right now. But now we can move forward with clarity. Now we could see the bigger picture. I want you to stay focused on this message right now. Because if we're not, fear, guilt, and shame, the Hawkins scale of consciousness, also on the channel page. Don't be afraid of who you lose. Be afraid of losing yourself trying to please everyone else. And that's how people go about their life. They could live to 80, 100 years old, and they might not even know who they truthfully are. Because you are a collection of these subconscious programs. And when we let go of these subconscious programs and we start believing in ourselves, in the truth that lies within our sacred heart, just like Ultron said, boom, start again. Sometimes we have to smash it apart and start again. And find the things that resonate with you. And everyone kind of has fallen into this over time. It's the way of the world. It's the way of the matrix. Please don't forget that 95% of your everyday life experience is dictated by subconscious programs. Who are the writers of the subconscious programs? Are you the writer? Or is it someone else out there whispering, don't do this? You have to stay focused on yourself. Don't worry about the doubters. Don't worry about the haters. Pick up your lunch pail and do what you got to do and get to work. That's where we need to stay focused on right now. Becoming the best version of ourselves and not being fearful of others. Many people will live their life in fear because they don't want to be guilted or shamed. We're headed to a world where everyone is going to be able to express themselves the way that they authentically are. You know, I spoke about the Akashic records. You'll learn a lot about who you truthfully are. We're born into this box of limiting beliefs, also known as the matrix prison, right? This box of limiting beliefs. Now we have to move forward and realize we're the energy that's here. and you will lose yourself in the crowd. So find yourself while you're by yourself. You could be a master of restructuring a timeline. And we're going through this every step of the way. You have to have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. And when you believe in yourself and you have no doubt, remember, no one could stop you. They could just try to put doubt in your head. You have to stay focused on what you're creating and believe in yourself. And so it is. That's where we need to stay focused on. Each and every person has the ability to restructure the timeline. And it's very chaotic. You know, I've gone through this many times over the past few years. Again, if you're new to the channel today, please subscribe to the channel. Tonight on Patreon, we'll be hosting a very powerful live stream, and we could all collaborate together. If the Patreon live streams help you in the 8 dimensions of wellness, why don't you share that in the comments? Very grateful for all the support. If you'd like to support the channel, there's a link at the pinned comment and in the description. And head over to Twitter. We have a brand new video coming up on Twitter after this. And be part of our group chat on Telegram. And it's all about building community. And that's where we find the true love is within building new communities. Getting out of the ego and have people come together organically and authentically. Not because of labels, but because of energy. And that's how we head to the new timeline. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please put a like on this video. Leave a comment below. What are your experiences on restructuring a timeline? Are you going through this phase as well? Did you beat the alarm today? I beat the alarm, Light Warriors. Did you beat the alarm? I will see you all tonight on Patreon. Head over to Twitter to check out the new video. And we will be back on here tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time. I love each and every one of you and your support by hitting the like button, doing all these things, leaving the comments. It's really helping the channel and finding the authentic timeline. That's where we're headed. We're headed to the authentic timeline. I love you all, and I will see you later. Bye for now.